Good morning everybody and welcome to my Facebook Live this morning. I decided to do something different for today, just for a change. Shake it up a little bit because I've received some gorgeous handmade cards in the post for Christmas and hand delivered as well. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity to share some of those with you. So here we go. If this is the first time you're catching me, my name's Jenny McCormac. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, and I have a lovely team of ladies and a lovely customer base, mostly of ladies, and I'm really delighted to receive, well, we're all delighted to receive cards at any time. Hi Katie, but especially so obviously at Christmas. And especially this year, I think people may be sending more cards this year in celebration of the fact, well, not celebrating, but in the fact that we can't meet up in the same way. Morning, Brenda, lovely to see you. So I thought what I'd do is go through the cards that I received. Some of them are Stampin' Up, some of them are handmade, one of them is hand painted. So a complete mix, but I thought it would give you some ideas as well as seeing some of the fun cards that I've received. So let's work through these just in order as they appear. So this one here is from the lovely Tracy, and she's used the die cuts from the Coming Home bundle. And she's got obviously a pretty Merry Christmas in there and some of the backing papers as well. She's added a little bit of bling on there, and she's popped the star and the heart up on dimensionals. You may not be able to see that particularly well, but she's popped those up on dimensionals. This panel here has got the embossing folder used behind it. So really, really lovely colours. This is Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green. And then we had this lovely card. This is from Valerie. I'm not sure if you can see the detail here. This has been, this is Crumb Cake card, and it's been embossed with a fabulous Christmas sentiment embossing folder. It's got obviously some plaid paper behind and a ribbon, but I think that's really classy. I'm hoping you can see that detail. Hi Carol, how are you? So I'm just going to go through a whole bunch of Christmas cards I received today, so something slightly different for today. So I love that one, that's from Valerie. And then we have this one from Lynn, and she's used the Warm Hugs stamp set here, stamped and die cut the circles, and that one's a Mossy Meadow backing, and again this is the same paper as in the pack that Tracy's used on this one. So I love that little bit of detail, a bit of baker's twine. So I'm hoping you can see that okay. And then we have this fantastic shaker card from Jenny. Jenny lives in Brackley, one of my previous team members and a customer. And she's done a great job with the snow globe domes and the deer that comes from the snow globe set. So that's the die cut deer in the back, and then she's added some of the little snowflake sequins inside. So if you can see the dome of that, it's quite difficult to show you on camera. Let me try it that way. There we go. So the dome has got the snowflakes tucked nicely inside, and a little addition of a ribbon at the top. Then we have this one here, which I think is from, yep, Sandra and Julie. So this is made by Sandra, using the Christmas tree design and punch, and she's added the snowflake papers behind, and then this slope here, I don't know if you can see, has been embossed with that lovely snowflake embossing folder. That's fabulous. And a little touch of detail, and this centre tree has been put up on dimensionals to give it a little bit of height and interest. So the backing card for that is going to come to me in a minute. Highland Heather. And I like the fact that this backing paper has got a little bit of Highland Heather in it as well, so she's tied those two together really nicely. So that one's from Sandra. Let me just scan your comments. Hi Carol, and hi Jill. Well done. I have to say my cards are made, but I haven't written or dispatched them. I think that might be a couple of evening jobs to be done. So that one's really nice from Sandra. Then we have this one here, and this is from Pauline. And I love this one with Father Christmas. And she's used the trying to think what it's called. It's like a paste that's puffed up for the hat. The ball on the end of the hat and the cuff. I like this, Don't Stop Believing. So that's really nice. That's from Pauline. Liking that. They're all just so nice and all just so different. That's the thing. So this one here is using the new holly stamp. That's not one that I purchased this time round, although I really do like it. And I like the way it's been stamped and then just this panel has been coloured in. So I need to remind myself. Oh, this is from Diane. So, and I just love the detail. If you can see there, she's put 3 sets of rhinestones, red rhinestones to look like little berries. Really nice. Love that. Nice sentiment too, a joyful Christmas to you. And I like the corner rounding on opposite corners. If you can see that. So this one and this one here are all corner rounded. Lovely. Okay, this one is from the lovely Karen and Karen Spreckley, and we've got this gorgeous reindeer which is coloured in with Blends pens, and then she's layered it up, so she's got the snowflake, back of the snowflake papers, and she's put that through a snowflake embossing folder. And if you can see that detail on there, it might not come out in the light. And then 3 stitch layers, so 2 rectangles and an oval. Just looks really stunning. And a cheeky little reindeer with a bow on. And this colour is Pool Party that she's used right the way through. Sweet. This one here is from Barbara. Barbara lives in Toaster, and I can tell you that this has been hand painted. Barbara is a very talented artist and she's hand painted this. I really ought to keep all of her Christmas cards every year because they're always stunning. So just look at the detail of this. And you appreciate you probably can't see it. It probably go out of focus, but just the whole, you know, light around the lamp there. Well, she's obviously done a little bit of tearing and inking around here. Excuse me. And just the light on the trees and the little bit of snow and everything. Really stunning. So Barbara's cards are always worth saving. Hi Jeanette, and framing, really, it's just beautiful. Okay, and then we have this one. So Carol E, who's joined us, will recognise this. I love this. So Carol has used the bauble stamps and the little snowflakes in between. I love the colour choice, which is Rich Raspberry, Bermuda Bay and Old Olive. This actually might be Costa Cabana ink. And then she's got just a little gentle bit of colour in there, sponged, I assume, from the Rich Raspberry, just to tie it all in together. And then she's used this the banner punch that does the edges here for the Happy Christmas sentiment. So that's fab, Carol. Thank you so much. Love that. Now we have this one from Jen. Jen is one of my team members. She also lives in Toaster, and she's got a fantastic card here which has got a die cut front. Sadly it's not a Stampin' Up one, but we really ought to have something like that, that's for sure. So there is the die cut front. She's got the card in basic black, and then on the inside she's sponged a circle of inks with different colours. So we've got blues, pinks, and then into Mango Melody, possibly Pumpkin Pie at the bottom. And then she stamped the Lovely as a Tree stamp at the bottom. I'm hoping you can see that okay. So that when you fold that down, you get that beautiful silhouette of the deer and the trees with the colour coming through from behind. I think that's really stunning. Fab. Let me just check on your comments. Oh, is that right, Jill? So Jill's saying that she received her card from Barbara and she thinks she took inspiration from the big lamp that is in Jill's garden. She decorated the lamp last year. Oh, brilliant. It is a stunning card, Jill, isn't it? So Jill and Barbara are actually next door neighbours. So this is the one we're referring to. This card here. So how fantastic is that? Even just have a big lamp like that in your garden is gorgeous. So thanks for that information, Jill. This one is from a family member of mine. So my sister-in-law, and she does a cross-stitch card every year. Yes, do ask her, Jill. So this is stunning. So we've got sort of poinsettias and holly in that have been left clear, and then she's used the red and the black cross stitch to fill everything else in. So that's very clever. I'm sure there's probably a name for that. It's almost like black work, isn't it? But not quite. But that's lovely, and she's got 2020 in the middle. She does a different cross stitch one every year with the date on, and they're just lovely because there's a lot of work in cross stitched cards. And she's added these tiny little sets of holly berries. I don't know if you can see those. They're here in each of the four corners. So I think that's really sweet. So that's from Liz. Then we have this one from the lovely Molly and her family. So Molly's a lovely customer of mine. Comes to my classes and coffee and card. And hopefully we'll be back to coffee and cards sometime next year. But Molly does my class in a box in the meantime. And this features 2 mixed papers, which I really like the way she's put these together. So she's got a gold base. This is from the Brightly Gleaming set. And this was from, I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it's gone. Sorry. But she's got this really ornate deer that she's done in gold, and then she's got stitched label framelets. So it's a 5 by 7 inch card, and then she's got Merry Christmas, which is heat embossed across the bottom. Something that's lovely, very elegant with all that gold and all those layers, and some rhinestones at the top there just to finish it off. So I think that's gorgeous. Then we have this one from the lovely Marie. So Marie's another one of our fantastic team. And I love the simplicity of this. This is really stunning. And she's featured the snowflake embossing folder. I'm not sure you can see that in this light on the white. Might be able to just pick it up. So this background piece is embossed. She's got the brushed metallic cardstock here. And then she's got the die cuts. And these come as sets of 3. So you have the fine writing, you have a slightly thicker layer, and then a thicker layer again. So it's very easy to die cut those in different papers. So she's used the brush metallic white and then the brush metallic again, and I suspect she's probably used the self-adhesive sheets behind this to make it easier to stick down, so you're not, because I can't see any glue anywhere here. So she's obviously done a good job at affixing that. And then she's added 3 little champagne rhinestones to match. So I think that's really, really cute, and just very, yeah, just subtle, but very, oh, I can't think of the words today. Dear me. Elegant. That is the word, elegant. So that was from Marie. And then I have this lovely one from Doreen. So Doreen comes to my coffee and card and my classes in Brackley. And what Doreen's done is she's used some of the plaid papers behind, and then she's used the front of a of another card that she's obviously cut up. But I love this detail here. So it's a very finely printed tree, and then it's got tiny dots of silver glitter. So that would be an interesting one to try and recreate if you had a very fine tree design. So Lovely as a Tree, or any of our other tree images. And so this is stamped, obviously, well, this is inked up in grey. And then she's they've got the silver little bits on the top. So I think that's really cute. And then she's got the plaid papers behind, which is always nice for Christmas. So that's from our lovely Doreen. And there we go. That's our cards so far. So what I'll do is I'll mark these as being ones that I've shown you already. And then what I'll do is nearer Christmas, I'll do another live showing any further cards that I received. I love, obviously, that they're all different, which you would expect with handmade cards. But it's just nice to see people crafting and enjoying their crafting, and sending cards. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So I've got a stack of cards ready to send, and all I've got to do is write them and get all the addresses. That's probably one bit that takes the most, although I have most of the addresses online. It just takes time, doesn't it? So I definitely have to put some time aside to do that. Oh, excuse me, I'm hoarse today. I know, it's so nice, isn't it, Carol, that there's so many cards. I hope you saw your one here. And I just think they're all really nice. And it's great to receive a card any time of year. But I think especially this Christmas, we all need a bit of cheering up. One of the things we have just started again in our team is a card club. So people in our team of Stampin' Up demonstrators have subscribed to our card club. So we agreed to send a birthday card to everybody in the club on their birthday, or as near to their birthday as we can get. And also a lovely idea which Linda Wardlaw came up with, which is to also send a card to those people sometime during the year. So a just because card or a thinking of you card, and I think that's a really nice idea. So it's nice that we've got team members taking part in that. So that will be really good. So I'll be able to show you some of those in due course. So thank you so much for joining me. I will be back crafting, I promise, tomorrow. That's Thursday, and that's 5 p.m. here in the UK. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that's giving you a little bit of inspiration. If you came in part way through, then do wait for this to be uploaded. It'll only take a few minutes with Facebook, and then you can go back and look from the beginning. So thanks to everybody for being with me here today. I hope you have a good day ahead of you. It's rather dull here, but I think I need to put just some Christmas music on and get my cards written. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you can join me again tomorrow or sometime soon. Stay safe and look after each other. Look after yourselves, and I hope you can keep crafting. Thank you. Bye-bye.